Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No! Not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming."
Huh, how about that?
You don't believe me?
Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kabai. Ugh, why him? I'd rather teach Utsubo Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Huh? Who does she like? That's right. So you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, Katone. You hear your classmates whispering.
Katone gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class.
There are only 3 stats in this game. Charm, academics, and courage. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the dorm. The dormitory lounge. Yukari is already here talking with an unfamiliar man.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask? To welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
They didn't say she was studying.
There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question? You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know.
Something doesn't seem right. Yeah,
Do you have another question?
You know those mysterious boys you see when you're tired?
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
What are you,
As
my
they
cat?
say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
You should rest for today. You decided to return to your room and sleep. Later, at a certain room in the dormitory...
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island...
This sucks.
Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away. Could we hear that?
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Huh? What the... What's happening to me?
Back at a certain room in the dormitory. This certain room.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kinda bad, though, spying on her like this.
Master! Master Katane Shiomi!
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return: that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Ugh, that's so annoying.
Hold on to this.
Obtain Velvet Key.
There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps.
Till we meet again.
You felt like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Right? You go from dead to being completely full of energy again. It's such a great feeling. Then again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Dakota.
Ahem. I'm Mr. Akoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit.
You don't ever want to really doze off until after your academics are maxed, because it's really not worth it. Like, the great status condition, I mean, it helps in battle a little bit, but it's really, like, it's not worth it.
Hey, are you all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it da bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out.
You met Yukari at the shoeboxes and decided to go back together. Polonia Mall.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too. There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
The Polonia Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. Yes, I get it, Mitsuru, you're smart. Yeah, I was trying to fast travel to my room. at a certain room in the dormitory.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Did we mention
Yeah,
you're playing
I
as a
guess.
girl?
But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
Your room. Should you go check outside? Sometimes the auto text just does that. I guess they didn't fix it in the PC release, because it was like that in the PSP version too.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
Luckily, I'm already fully dressed.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case.
Yukari handed you a long, thin implement. It seems to be a naginata.
Okay, let's go. Follow me.
Dormitory first floor at the rear entrance.
All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Second floor.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
The dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now. Huh? You gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait!
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem. Here goes.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
What on earth was that?
The sudden swell of power has subsided. Try saying that 5 times fast. Orpheus regained its original form. You've obtained a new persona.
Is it over? It's still moving!
A piece of the shadow is heading for Yukari.
No! Get away from me!
You have to save her. So, as you could probably tell, the battle sound effects and voices are complete garbage quality. Like literally did not change it at all from the PSP version.
Persona!
The monsters are gone. And so you were like, how to... Again, didn't press anything. It's just like that sometimes.
Are you okay? Oh, come on! Please! Can you hear me? Answer me!
You died. This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Your head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
What'd I do?
The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows. Our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Really? But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth.
They fixed it!
Thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Anyways, I got something to tell ya. Dude, I am just fine. Forget the old Junpei.
Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there.
Hey, it's Yucatan. You two live in the same dorm, yet came separately today? Is it because you'll cause too many rumors again,
What? I just left a little late. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei.
What?
Are you feeling better? Katone? Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to you tonight. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget.
That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history's not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period? When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei! What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called?
How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, Kutone, what the heck is he talking about?
That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. Ugh, I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull.
Was that a pun? Hey, I answered right and I don't get any credit? Shh. Oh well. Thanks, Katone.
You hear your classmates whispering. Katone told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. You may now create quick save data from the command menu. To continue playing from a quick save, select continue from the title screen. The layout and progress of the current floor will be reset, and you will start at the beginning of the floor. Also, if you quit, your save data is deleted, so it's basically save scum prevention. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I'm glad they added quick save, I guess. A room on the 4th floor. Okay.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden? Between? Day?
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story? But the dark hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Every single incident, ever.
Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the Dark Hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
You join Cease to fight the shadows. So this one is automatic. It'll happen as you progress through the game. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links, are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You are still tired from your hospital stay. You decide to return to your room. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you? We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Thanks.
I wasn't expecting you to thank me, but you're welcome. That is what I'm supposed to say, right? I don't really know what this end is about either. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
The boy disappeared.